So how did my wipe go, you ask? Well, you know, pretty average. First day went kind of okay, I guess. I started off by teabagging a barn hand, and then cutting down his tree to make a point. I collected stone on my way to Outpost, and then got stuck on this cliff and made myself look like a right idiot. Nice. Yep, still going. When I got to the outpost, I was treated to the sight of a student who had passed out trying to dance like an Egyptian. Traded my stone for wood, and then as I was starting to leave the outpost, I saw a dirty little dog riding a horse. And I wanted it. I didn't know how, but I wanted it. Oh, unlucky, brother. Using my new equestrian friend, I managed to quickly make it to the place I wanted to build a base. Him being slow, I decided this was the perfect spot. I didn't have a design in mind, I just knew that I wanted a 2x2. Somewhere I'd be able to put a couple of planters, a TC, maybe even a workbench if I got really rich. Who knows? But I just kind of followed my heart. Now this was looking great and everything, and it looked really secure. Well, it wasn't, they could just call in. I needed stone. I needed stone really bad. I wanted to build a stable for my horse, but due to the foundation area, it was an absolute pain in the ass. It may look like I'm building a pixel loot room here. I wasn't. I'm just an idiot. This took me way too long. I think the horse even died, so you never see it again. Welcome to your grave, young one. I needed low grade so I could make a furnace, and while out I saw a scout for the polar bear mafia, and I thought nobody's gonna miss him, so I tried my best. Oh shit. Ah, god damn it. Fair play. GG. Now, although unlikely, I thought he may have left the bear, so I quickly ran back, and it was there. But so was he. Oh, let me get the bear at least. Come on. That guy's roaming naked, man. Like, naked crossbow. After dying, I decided to point the obvious out to myself, and then stalk nakeds in the dark. Now at this point you probably think I'm using filters to help. I'm not, I genuinely could see nothing, so I had no idea where this was coming from. GG. But he actually helped me up. And he gave me my weapons back. And he gave me some cloth. Could this be a turning point? Maybe. Now, I already had blueprints on this server, so scrap wasn't too important, but components were, and I wanted to get better armed, when I bumped into this little devil. Now, after landing one hit, I wanted to shoot everywhere around him to scare him, so he would be weaker mentally. I think my plan worked. Terrified. Now, I knew I was in for a good chance here, but I needed more arrows, so I farmed a stone node and I just stared over at where I last saw him, waiting. Now I knew this greasy little bugger was here somewhere, but I just didn't know where. I kept using high ground to try and get as much visibility as possible. Now after this, you can imagine I was feeling pretty good. I now had a free revolver and I was looking to just keep the progression up. When all of a sudden, the Polar Bear Mafia's key son got involved. I knew they were waiting for me. I knew these actions would come back to haunt me, so I disposed of all the evidence and got some stinky bone knife action. Animal Kingdom, now showing their brotherly spirit, decided to get involved, and I had to end yet another animal's life. Juicy, low grade though. To celebrate my victory, I decided to painstakingly place 4 boxes, which looks easy here, but that's called editing. I hate it. I hate it so much. Now, already being in deep trouble with the Polar Bear Mafia, I'd learnt where one of his informants was living. I killed one of the bodyguards and then inspected the compound where they were holding up, supposedly. There he was, the little bugger. Safe in the walls of the compound. I don't know how he got there, but he was. I went to have a little peek through the front door to see if I could get a closer look. It was definitely my guy. And what a feisty one he was. Now, I decided infiltration was going to be my best technique, but I heard others inside the compound. Now, this may not look like much, but what I had just learned is that the bodyguard inside hated Twig. Let's put as much of it down as possible and see if we can lure him outside. Thank you, Arnado. What a tactic. Now, I have no idea how he fumbled that bag, but I was going to take it as a W. With a pumpy, this was a really useful gun to have, so I thought I'd get out while I could. I ate some potatoes to celebrate. I feel I deserved it. I came back into the base, I deposited what resources I'd managed to get. I put the bodyguard's kit away for later use, sure I won't be losing that, and I deposited the pump shotgun. I then took some more ammo and decided to go back and see if I could get some more off him. Surely. Easily. Before I left, I filled up my furnaces just so I'd have some metal cooking. I hadn't really been doing that much. You need to be in the habit of doing that. Now, originally I thought he shot me through the twig and it was a hell of a shot here, but I actually just bled out. But luckily he was low, so he ate, and I stood back up. But, as Pop always says, sometimes you need to know when to put your dick between your legs, and I needed to end my session, so I crept away and just ran off into the night. I hope you guys enjoyed. Lots of love from Papa Clutch. Trust me, the next one's nothing but misery. See you next time.